everybody. Welcome to the Enough Said podcast. We are in season 3, episode 9. You believe that, guys? Season 3, episode 9. Let's just call it Christmas here. We are glad to be here. It is December 23rd. We thank everybody for listening. We certainly wish all of our listeners out there a very happy, healthy, safe holiday. We appreciate you. We're so grateful to everybody who's listening to us out there. So thank you really from all of us to all of you. Have a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, or whatever holiday you're celebrating, whether it's Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, whatever it may be. So with that being said, let's get right into it. As always, you can like us on any of our social media channels, whether it's Twitter or Facebook, or please subscribe to us on YouTube as well. And it's the Enough Said podcast. If you don't feel like doing that, just feel like harassing us, feel free to send us an email to enoughsaidcrew@gmail.com. All right, let's get into this. I was just telling the guys they gave me nothing to work with after the last podcast. So this was really tough here for these intros. So let's start with this guy. These are so damn funny. All right. People often get him wrong and say he has no intelligence and no couth. It may have a little something to do that he thinks a bodily organ is a tooth. Say hi to Jermaine, everybody.
What's up, Jermaine? Jackass, Sal. What's up, everybody? What's going on, everybody?
All right,
let's get it.
This next guy, like Brock Purdy, when it comes to this show, he's still in development. But when it comes to making Mad Libs, he's no Mr. Irrelevant. Say hi to Mike, everybody. What's going on, Mike?
What's up, Mike?
Hey, what's up, everybody?
What's up, Mike?
Ready to do this. All right, episode 9.
And last but not least, when it comes to Kirk Cousins, he says he is done. That's because out of all the bitches on this show, he's the biggest one. Say hi to Dre, everybody.
What's up?
Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one.
That was a good one.
That was a good one.
I was waiting. I think, I didn't know if Jermaine or anybody was going to, Will Smith me there. That's a verb, by the way, Jermaine. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I can't slap you through the screen.
Oh, like man. Guys, I have to say, I was doing the video for that, and I'm still laughing hysterically over that. That just had to be the funniest thing.
No, man, what it kept me, man, is like Dre's a cougar. I was gone, man. That was so funny. He said a cheetah.
And the yellow soul glow. Oh my God.
Oh man, all of it was hilarious.
It was just hilarious. Man.
Oh my goodness. It was funny.
God.
I don't know what.
Yeah. We're gonna put a video out, everybody. We're getting it together. So if you missed it last week, you gotta check out episode 8. If you didn't check it out already. Just hysterical stuff at the end last week. All right. So with that being said, we got like a lot of good games going on this weekend. So a lot of playoffs, kind of not set. Some clinch a division. Some are still outside looking in, trying to get in. So let's get right into it. We're going to start with the predictions this week. I'm going to start out as, well, let's just say the Commodores at the 49ers. Let's just get right into it. Mike, what do you think? Commodores at the 49ers.
Oh, 49ers.
Okay.
Definitely. Just with the defense. I'm excited about Brock Purdy. I hope he can keep up, the Brock Purdy experience, and they put up points. But I just think the Niners defense is going to be too much for Washington.
Okay. All right, Dre, what do you got? You got a brick house or you got Brock Purdy?
I got San Fran, man. There's no question. I really think that last week the game with Washington, New York, and to me, I think that just pretty much put Washington to bed.
Washington got robbed.
Yeah, I mean, and San Fran's defense is a lot better. So I think, if Washington's got an outright win, they got to get past the 49ers. I don't see it. I just don't see it.
Yeah, I think Washington got robbed in that game, but they also didn't really play to win. I mean, I think they kind of really did everything to kind of lose that game, and it shouldn't have even come down to what it came down to. And they still had to score a touchdown, I think, get a 2-point conversion to tie it. So it was not like a gimme that they were going to win that game, but they didn't play to win. They were at home. They had every incentive to come out and play hard and really put on a show. And truthfully, should have more talent than the Giants. And they came out flat and played
Yeah.
like they weren't really trying to get in the playoffs. I mean,
Yeah.
they didn't deserve to win. I don't think they did.
Yeah, I agree. And the turnovers, it doesn't. We all know turnovers don't get you wins. And Heineke, we could see how he's handling it, and he's not, handling it pretty well. So,
yeah. Jermaine, what do you think? You got the beer man, or you got 49ers?
Where's this game at? San Fran or Washington?
It's in San Fran.
At San Fran, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I would have said Washington. Maybe they would have had a chance because San Fran coming from the West Coast to the East Coast. But yeah. Either way, if it was a game playing on each other's home field advantage, yeah, Washington. I mean, San Fran.
Would you also say that it was Washington because Chase Young is coming back?
No, Chase Young's probably not in shape. They're probably going to just work him in there. He's not going to get the full complement of plays and stuff. So
okay,
yeah, Washington. I mean, Chase is not going to make. I mean, I don't even know why they're bringing him back. Because pretty much, if Washington does lose this game, and they lose this game, they're pretty much out of the playoffs anyway. So.
Yeah. Well, sorry, Hef.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So with that being said, it's interesting. Like as we go through these games, I think we got to take the weather into consideration too, right? Just because it's across the country, there's going to be some big things. I don't think San Francisco is affected as much, right, Mike? I don't think of this.
No.
weather-wise.
I mean, they just had some earthquakes this week. I mean,
okay. That might put a damper on things.
Okay.
They had a 6.4 earthquake, and then there was some aftershocks that happened earlier this week. It was north of San Francisco, like 200 miles north, but still, there was earthquakes out that way. But yeah, they don't have any bad weather this time.
Yeah.
Man.
So, all right, let's jump into the next one then. We got Giants at the Vikings, coming off the biggest, 30-point comeback last week. The Vikings, Indy. I don't know what they were doing. But anyway, let's go backwards this time. We'll start with Jermaine. Jermaine, you like the Giants over the Vikings? Is the Vikings luck finally going to run out here or what?
No, Vikings, Look, Vikings are not a contender. Okay, they're not. All right. I mean, for all this, what's going on, they're not a contender. So yeah, and then the Giants, just like we was talking about earlier in the season and whatnot. I said the Giants are going to fold, and that's what's happening. So their season, no, I just can't see. I can't see Giants winning this game. Minnesota's going to pull this out, but then at the same time, look, everybody out there that's listening, Minnesota is not a contender. They're not. Bottom line, period.
Oh boy, Dre, he's talking trash about your boy Kirk Cousins. You better do something.
No, he is trash. I mean, I got Minnesota winning this too, but they're smoke and mirrors, honestly. And yeah, I like I said at the beginning of this whole thing, I said Kirk Cousins stats. He always has stats, but as a quarterback to bring into winning, no, he can't do it.
Hear ye.
Yeah, he can't. He can't do it. Yeah, I mean, yes. Last week, that 460 and 4 touchdowns. Yeah, the Colts, the biggest comeback in NFL history. But I don't see them riding on that for this week. They're indoors, even though it's cold in Minnesota, but that doesn't matter because they're indoors. So I got Minnesota over the Giants. Giants, they're just done. Ain't nothing left.
Yeah, Mike, Danny Dimes have enough in him to get it done?
I think Vikings are going to win, but I wouldn't be surprised if the Giants were to pull an upset. They're still in the playoffs, right? I think they're actually the 5th seed, or number 5 or number 6. So I mean, they have some incentive to go out there and fight. And then what's the name has turned it on? Thibodeau. He really wreaked havoc against Heineke, and I think he could come in and pressure Kirk Cousins. And Kirk Cousins, when he gets pressured, does make mistakes. So they have a shot. I pick Minnesota. I think Minnesota. I don't know. They're supposed to be a better team. I mean, they're the number 2 seed, but I wouldn't be surprised if the Giants won. I really wouldn't.
Okay. I just can't get past New York Giants. Their wide receiver. I still can't name one receiver out there. So. It's just, they started out in the beginning of the season. Their receivers, and then Danny Dimes. I don't know. I think it's going to be they're going to have to reformat their whole offense and just keep Saquon and just work around it. That's all.
So do we actually want the Giants to win, right? Because the Vikings are not going to get home field advantage, right? If they
correct.
It really doesn't matter. All we need is one game. All we need is this one game to win.
Yeah, I mean, I think San Fran has more of a desire for the Vikings to lose because I think there's more of a chance they can get this number 2 seed than to move up to number 1. So yeah, I mean, they definitely want to see them lose, but San Fran's got to take care of business first and not sleep on Washington. They got to take them serious and go out and handle them. Right. But yeah, that's what they're shooting for is number 2 seed. That would, I think, lock in at least 2 home playoff games if they get the number 2 seed. Right now, in the number 3 seed, they can only get 1 playoff game at home for sure.
And then the number 1 seed is just what? That number 1 seed is the only team that gets to bye, right?
Correct.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
That's right.
Yep.
Okay.
Which for Hurts is, with his shoulder, that's probably a really good thing. I give him a chance to rest up and get healed up.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that safety that they have too, the Eagles, they need to get him.
Is he? That's what I was thinking. Is he coming back?
Not for another.
Is he
couple
coming back
weeks.
this season?
But they are getting Dallas Goedert back.
They're getting Goedert back.
Yeah,
well, that's going to help a lot. That's going to help a lot with this offense.
I think our offense is going to be full strength, hopefully.
Yeah. What when we get into the playoffs because you got the bye week.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, this next game. Oh, by the way, I didn't call the first game. So, I agree. I think the 49ers are going to take care of Washington. I'm hoping that the Giants will take care of the Vikings. I don't know if it's going to happen, but we'll see. I don't know if Danny Dimes is going to go into Minnesota and win that, but I'm leaning towards the Vikings. I don't want to, but I just think that like you guys were saying, the offense just isn't there for the Giants. I don't think they just only have enough. But this game will definitely be affected by the weather because I have relatives, and it's the Sea Chickens at the Kansas City Chiefs. And I have relatives in Kansas City, and let me tell you, it is cold, they said. They're definitely in the minus temperatures because they're all on flat land out there in the plains, and it's like wind is whipping. So they're in negative temperatures already when we talked to them today. So you got a dome team going to a frozen tundra, man. So we'll flip it back the other way, Mike, this time. Sea Chickens or Chiefs? What do you think?
Oh, Chiefs. Definitely Chiefs. I think the Chiefs are favored by like 8.5 points. I mean, they're not giving Seattle any respect. But Seattle probably doesn't deserve respect right now. Their defense has been playing well, and their offense has kind of scaled back a little bit. I mean, Geno got to the Pro Bowl, and he did play great this year, but I think some of that juice is running out. Yeah, Geno who?
Yep.
Contract year Geno, that's what it is.
Dre, you like the Sea Chickens, or you think they can take out the Chiefs, or what?
So the Sea Chickens, they rain all the time, and they are open stadium. But I'm gonna lead on to this, and I was telling Jermaine this earlier today, man. Kansas City just don't die, and I got Kansas City winning this. I got Kansas City pretty much going into the Super Bowl. So I had it changed before. I was like Buffalo, but the last 3 games I've been seeing Kansas City, they just keep winning the luckiest way. It doesn't, to me. I don't know about like you said, 8 points. It's just going to be Kansas City over. Well, I mean, Geno's been showing me, like, I can't believe I'm like saying this, man. It's like a totally different quarterback, So I'm really impressed with him, how he jumped right in from game 1, and I don't know, man. Like the defense, what's the pass rush on Kansas City? Is it in the middle of the pack or is it top?
Yeah, it's only really like Chris Jones. I think he's like the only guy that seems to sack anybody. Everybody else is kind of just. It's one guy. He's like really good at his job. So I mean, he's definitely one of the best sack pass rushing kind of guys. But everybody else in that defensive line, I don't really see him do more. Frank Clark, I think eventually does some stuff. But yeah, I think it's Chris Jones. That guy, he's a wrecker. But Seattle's offensive line is bad. I mean,
yeah, but but at least Gino is a mobile. He's mobile. He's not like
Yeah.
the best one, but he is mobile. But I'll finish up right here. Like I said, man, it blew my mind when I saw Patrick Mahomes do a no look like NBA pass to that guy that scored a touchdown, and I was done right there. That's why I was like, they're gonna win with all this lucky backyard lot stuff.
Yeah.
And you're right, Trey. I forgot that the new stadium is partially open. Yeah, that's right. They are technically not a dome team anymore, Seattle. So,
Yep.
My bad on that one. But yeah, it's
all good.
Yeah, it's their old stadium didn't, but yeah, their new one's got that partial thing.
Yep.
All right, we got Jermaine, Sea Chickens and Chiefs. What do you think?
Look, I don't know why we put all this emphasis and all this energy on this game and whatnot. Look, I'm going to stick to my guns and say the bottom line is that Kansas City are frauds and they're going to get put out of the playoffs, and there's no freaking way they're going to the Super Bowl. Yes, that luck stuff, that Mahomes stuff, it's going to catch up to them. The last couple games, they struggled. Yeah, they pulled out the win, but they struggled. Okay? If they struggle here against Seattle, you at home, and Seattle's coming in here struggling already, and if Kansas City struggles again, watch it. And I'm sticking, like I said, another stat that I'm sticking with is that basically Patrick Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs, all the playoff games that they won are at home. They have not won an away game. So watch this year. Let's just see what's going to happen, how Patrick's going to react when he's got to go to a cold city or another city that's just chaos like Kansas City at home and whatnot. Let's just see. But with this game, yeah. All right, I got Kansas City. But they better impress people with this game because the last couple of games they've been struggling. That's all I have to say. Look, again, Kansas City are freaking frauds. That's all. They're frauds. They're frauds. And it starts with their coach, Andy Reid. Fraud.
I was just going to say, my feelings. You know who my pick was for getting fired, the coach.
I got you. That's a little far-fetched, but I got you.
Yeah.
I hear you guys. I hear you.
It may not be as far-fetched as you think. It may not be as far-fetched as you think.
You called Jordan Davis, so you might be right with fat-ass Andy.
Yeah.
So, that's good.
You guys say all that, and I was trying to say in the beginning, I think season 2 or whatever it was, like, why you got Andy Reid in the Hall of Fame if y'all saying he can't win? So I don't know.
Well, he's as far as what? He's like second or third all-time winning coach right now, Mike. I mean, I don't know. I'm not sure, but he's up there. So he deserves to be in the Hall of Fame. But all this stuff, when he won that one Super Bowl, everybody's predicting, Andy's going to win 3 or 4 more. No, he's not. He's not going to win 3 or 4 more. He's not going to win I don't think he's going to win another one. That's just my opinion, That's just my opinion. Patrick Mahomes needs to be, and, like I said, I get criticized all over the place. Patrick Mahomes, he needs to be a better quarterback, not this Brett Favre Jr. I'm sorry. It's not going to work in the playoffs. It's going to catch up to him. Either he's going to get clobbered, you know what I mean, or he's just going to keep throwing interceptions, especially in the playoffs. That's don't get me hyped. I mean, that's just what it is. Fraud.
What would it be if it was Kansas City and the Eagles in the Super Bowl, though? How interesting would that be?
That's what Dre picked.
That's what I
picked. Kansas City.
Yeah, it would be interesting.
Yeah.
By the way, all these games I picked have playoff implications. That's why I kind of picked them.
I got
so there's 2 more left, and if I missed any, feel free to jump in. But these last 2, obviously, this one's really interesting. Again, another game that's going to be affected by the weather here, and we'll go back to Jermaine with this one. We got the Bengals at the Patriots. What do you got?
Oh, yeah. Well, you know what? What happened last week with the Patriots? That life is just sucked out. They're done. I couldn't believe that against the Raiders. So I got the Bengals. I mean, they're really on a hot streak. They're rolling, man. They are rolling. This is what they did last year. So the Bengals. The Bengals are they're going to run away with this one.
All right, Trey, you agree? What do you think here?
Oh yeah, man, I agree. Bengals all the way. Bengals are hot again. Like I was saying, man, they're hot again. It's just them. Patrick Mahomes luck stuff on the top of it. That's all I'm gonna say.
Mike, there was an article this week that said, "Don't be surprised if Tom Brady goes back to the Patriots next year." and they're talking about it already, but they don't have them yet. Not going to be enough for the Bengals. What do you think? Bengals still going to beat them anyway? Or?
No, the Bengals will definitely. I think this weekend the Bengals should beat them. I'd hopefully beat. I think they should beat them handily. But that offense in New England is pretty rough. Mac Jones has kind of been
pretty rough,
mediocre to below average, and they have no receivers still. In the running game hasn't. Their offense has been strange. I mean, what's his name? What was it? Matt Patricia, who was the defensive coordinator, now is the offensive coordinator. And he's never done that before. I mean, I don't know what Belichick is thinking, honestly. I don't know if he's just trying to prove something like he's smarter than everybody, or if he's like trying to tank the organization or something. I don't know what he's doing, but it's just it's very un-Belichick like, like all the praise we throw on the Patriots about the Patriot way and do your job and all that stuff, and then you see what they did last week. Like, man, did he coach them? Who called that play? Why would you do that play? When the game is tied, you don't do that nonsense when the game is tied.
You're 30 yards back on an angle.
Oh my God! When I saw that, man, I said, "What kind of cracker-knackle bull is this?"
I said, "Oh my God!"
And when he on the lateral,
and then the quarterback got smushed,
and then he got trucked.
He got trucked. And the guy picked the ball up. He was like running like,
oh my! What are you doing? He's trying to arm tackle him. He just said, "Oh, just get off." It's like a gnat on your neck or something.
Belichick was just like walking with like,
But you know what?
I don't know what was. Oh, I'm sorry, Jermaine. Go ahead.
No, go ahead, Sal.
I was gonna say I don't know what was funnier, watching that or watching Dak get put on his behind the last minute with grass on his back.
That picture I sent.
The dude had sod on his back. I was like, what happened?
That was another dumb play. I mean,
that's another one.
That's Patrick Mahomes. That's Patrick Mahomes. Like, he's throwing it off to the side of his, side of his helmet. I'm like, why would you do? Why would you even throw that?
At least Patrick makes it look good.
Yeah.
Dak. Yeah. Well, back real fast, back to Tom Brady. You know what? I've been a Tom Brady fan for a long time, but you know what, guys? It's time for him to go. I mean, I looked at him with that Cincinnati Bengals, and he just looked, his face, he just needs to walk away. He just need to go. He just need to go.
Just retire, man.
Yeah, you're right. I'm with you now, Dre. I looked at that. I say, if he goes back to New England, he don't have nothing. He don't have nothing left in the tank. Now that age is really showing now, so instead of one hit away, he's half of a hit away from just getting clobbered.
Enjoy your already multi-million-dollar, broadcasting contract, and because he's going to be higher than Joe Buck or anybody coming in right off the bat, man. Oh my God,
and he's probably going to suck.
We'll see. We will see.
Very possible, yeah.
Yeah.
One of those guys like stiff and wooden and can't talk, and be like the opposite of Romo. Like Romo gets Romo gets so excited.
Romo
into it. He's calling the plays before the plays are called.
Yep.
He's like, I know what they're about to do.
Yep.
I remember this when I played them. It's like, all right, Romo.
Romo was like, oh, I'm like, who's that? I'm listening. Oh, that's Romo. I was like, whoa.
Yeah.
Well, they can get rid of Collinsworth. That guy never gives the Eagles any love, man. So, take Collinsworth out, give it to Tom Brady, all right. Speaking of giving Eagles love, I was going to come up with this one. It is officially Minshew Mania time. Obviously, Jalen Hurts, they love to run him, got the hell beat out of him, and got his shoulder sprained. So here we go, guys. Minshew Mania, Eagles and Cowboys. We're on Mike's side this time. Mike, what do you got?
I still got Eagles.
Okay.
I think it's going to be a tough game. What'll be interesting to see is by not having Jalen Hurts and will Sirianni or Stinktum actually call a lot of runs? Because, they've got great running backs, and yet they don't really use them that much because they want to run Jalen Hurts a lot in the past. So hopefully this maybe gets them a little more focused on that run game. And, I think the Cowboys struggle against the run too. So I think they have a good chance of winning. I would pick them. I know Dallas is favorite, but I think the Eagles are still going to beat them.
Okay. Dre, if Minshew does win this, we may not see Jalen Hurts the rest of the year. That may be it, because they clinch everything, division number one seed.
Exactly.
So I don't know. You think they can do it? They're going to take everything?
I think, all seriousness, I think so, because Minshew showed the last time he was in that he was able to get the win for us. He seemed a very good backup quarterback that can win. So of course, change the RPOs, of course, but I definitely see it. Now, what's interesting with Dallas, they were supposed to win last week. They were supposed to win the following week, right? They lost two now, right? Two straight. They lost to the Colts, and they lost to.
No, they came back against the Texans.
Oh,
yeah,
Texans.
They came back at their end. Yeah.
And then of course they lost to Jaguars. I'm done with Dallas. I'm actually tired of the media making them seem like this is one of the best teams in the NFC, or actually in the league, and I disagree with that. I don't see it at all. And I don't like Dak. I never did. He's so inaccurate. And he showed me last week what he did, sitting like a Humpty Dumpty that fell off the wall. Sitting on that floor like that. I mean, on the AstroTurf. So I'm gonna stop rambling. Of course, Philadelphia, they can win it with Minshew.
All right, Jermaine, it could be Minshew to the real deal. This could be the new 100%.
Yeah. AJ's not going to have the same game he had last week. Neither is Devontae. I think it's going to be a grounded out game. But I'm liking so far what the defense has given us, you know what I mean, the last 3 weeks. I mean, I didn't even pay attention. I mean, they had average of 5 to 6 sacks per game? Yep. I mean, come on. That woke me up when I heard that on the radio. I was like, what? And then we lead the league in sacks. So if they can look, that defense has been coming on, and we have a serious deep line depth as far as rotation is concerned. So that's why you're keeping everybody fresh. So I'm not scared of the running game between Pollard and Elliott and all that stuff, because you're rotating a lot of guys fresh around there. So a lot of players are not playing every 4 downs and whatnot. So, but yes, definitely Philadelphia. I even with Gardner Minshew, he's a serviceable quarterback. He's played in this league. He's proven he's a winner. So it's not like you're throwing somebody in there that has no clue what's going on and whatnot. So he knows what's going on. He knows about this rivalry. So he knows how important this game is. Bam. Yeah. I Philly's going to pull it out. But like Mike said, it's going to be tight. It's going to be a tight game. It's going to be a good game, but tight.
No, I agree. I think it's a good point about the Eagles' sacks and their total, right? So Dallas has had some movement around their offensive line. They've had to move some people around. They've had some injuries. So that could be an underrated factor this week. The other thing which scares me a little bit is the Eagles I think they're supposed to get back one of their safeties. So that's okay. As long as they can hold – and they're not CeeDee Lamb, or those guys aren't going to exploit that's full safety position and get behind them. I think they'll be okay as long as they don't give up that big play.
Yeah, but you're making up with Bradbury and Slay. I mean, you got Bradbury and Slay, both of them going to the Pro Bowl. Slay is what? Slay is the starter, and then what? Bradbury's an alternate. Right. So they're going to, and then if you're saying that I think that rookie's coming back, the one that took over for CJ.
He is. Is it Blankenship or something like that?
Good. Yeah, Blankenship. Yeah. So you could rotate because Kayvon Wallace, he had a good game, safety last week, So, yeah, I'm not worried about that. And then you still got Avonte Maddox on the slot, Yeah, I'm not. That's what I'm saying. That defense, I think they're going to roar this week. That's what I'm hoping. They're going to roar. Don't sit up here and play around with this team. Put them down, you know what I mean, and start resting your starters for the last couple of weeks, So
this is the last thing I'll say. Can we finally get rid of Covey, please? Can we just admit this guy is awful?
Boston Scott, baby. Yeah, I know. Put back in there. Boston Scott punt returns and kickoffs. Yeah, you're right. You're right.
God, Covey just runs into a wall. God.
Can't find nobody else with 51 men.
God, and he takes a pounding too. He just
okay. So what would you rather have, Covey or Jalen Reagor?
Yeah, anybody but Reagor. Yeah, I
okay,
get that.
Right,
but,
Yeah.
I mean, there has to be somebody better than Covey, though. I mean, come on.
Well,
you know,
at least
Boston
Covey
Scott's
has
been doing
not
it.
muffed the punt. I don't get muffed when he gets hit.
Yeah.
He holds onto the ball. Thank the Lord.
Yeah, when he gets popped.
Yep.
God, every time here, catch the ball, 2 yards, poof, that's it. It's like, Jesus.
I know.
No
man.
team
Maybe
is perfect, right? No team is perfect.
Maybe if the players
All right,
hold their hands and do a part C.
Yeah, how about that? They used to do that back in the day, right? Hold their hands and then let go at the last minute.
Yeah, they outlawed that.
Since
You can't
Covey
do that.
only can go like this.
Used to have a wedge. Used to form a
Yeah,
wedge.
that
Right, that's
wedge.
it right there, the wedge.
Yeah, they outlawed it.
And then
I
he's
guess
letting the
everybody was
ball-
getting hurt after. Yeah, I guess everybody's getting blown up on that wedge. That's why they stopped.
Yeah,
it.
that's exactly it.
Yeah. Yeah, and then he lets the ball bounce down within the 10-yard line. Covey doesn't catch it. I'm like, dude, come on.
Yeah. Boston Scott has been doing the last couple times. Yeah, put him back there. You know. Yeah, I agree with you. The Covey nonsense. You know, it's not, the experiment's over.
Yeah, it's time.
Yeah.
All right. Well, being the holidays, we'll get into our naughty and nice list, and it could be like players, coaches, some who have been naughty, some who have been nice. Mike, I know you got some ideas there. You wanted to throw some names out, so maybe you could give us a couple, and we'll just kind of go around the horn and maybe add a couple of our own.
Yeah, so I got a list of people, players, miscellaneous, and I also have what they want for Christmas. So I'll go ahead and get some things started. So first off, I got Howie Roseman, and he says he wants Sal's forgiveness for Christmas.
Say it, Sal. You gotta say it. Say it, Sal.
You know,
Is he naughty or nice, Sal?
Yeah,
Has he
I
been
know,
naughty or
say
nice
it.
this year?
You gotta admit it, Sal. Because we gotta find that episode when you was like, "I'm done with the Eagles." I'm done. And I'm saying, "Stop, just stop it." And where you at? You got the Eagles jersey, you know.
The man tortured us for 10, 15 years.
To be determined.
To be determined. Let's see. You know, I mean, it's 1 year.
Huh?
They've had a good year. Let's see. I don't trust them yet. And the one thing about this draft coming up is
Sal. 13-1.
Hey.
Come on, man.
It doesn't matter. When you get into the playoffs,
you gotta get.
when you're in the playoffs, you're
my
0-0. You're 0-0 when you're in the playoffs, man. Let's see what they do. They had an easy schedule this year. They beat the teams that they were supposed to beat. I'll give it to them. They beat the teams they were supposed to beat, but they had an easy schedule.
So is it naughty?
Yeah, as I say, you're gonna give him a lump of coal for this.
Yeah, you
Sal?
give him.
I said to be determined. The gift's on layaway.
It's not to be determined either.
Gift on layaway.
The gift's on layaway.
This ain't no layaway. It's either you're naughty or you're nice. It's only once in a year this comes along.
Yeah, it's either or, Dre. Either or, Sal.
Underneath the tree. Oh my goodness.
Give him a bag of road salt.
Come on, man. You got to give him an apology, man. Seriously. Come on.
I ain't giving him nothing. That man put us through hell the last 15 years. Forget it.
Oh my god.
Yeah. All right, who else you got, Mike?
Well, let's see. I got Jalen Hurts, and he wants the season MVP and the Super Bowl MVP trophy.
Ooh. Man. That's a good one.
I would say he's got to get through Jermaine's Patrick Mahomes first. Or should I say Patrick Favre?
Patrick Favre. That's exactly what it is. But go ahead, Mike.
I'll give him the season MVP. Of course, I can't send him a Super Bowl MVP because I can't have them beat my Niners in the championship game. But he's been. I'm still riding with that. I gotta keep the faith, but he has been. He's definitely on a nice list. Jalen Hurts has definitely earned everything he's gotten so far this year for sure.
Yeah, I say he's on a nice list, and his Madden rating has gone up dramatically. So,
what did you give him earlier in the season, Dre?
70.
70? Yeah, he was. I haven't checked it lately. It was 72, I think, at the start of the season.
He's got to be now
Yeah.
85, 88, maybe.
He's got to be up there now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I give him nice, man. Good. Yeah. From what last year and what he's been doing, and he also, guys, he won the Nickelodeon MVPs.
Wow.
So
Wow.
the kids say MVP. So yeah, I got him nice.
Yeah.
All right.
I definitely give him, a nice. I mean, man, from this time last year. I mean, from last season to this year, to this season. I mean, wow, it's been remarkable. It has, So
Absolutely.
I definitely give him a nice, and anything that's higher than a nice, I give it to him too. 99.9%.
If his shoulder comes back, but it should.
Yeah.
I think it's fine. Yeah.
It's all right.
What you think, Sal? You have a nice list?
Yeah, I mean, you got to give him credit. I mean, whether it's easy team or not, he's played well. I mean, he's had a couple. He's gotten a little sloppy in the last couple of weeks, not taking care of the ball. But I mean, you can't fault him for this season. I mean, the guy's been amazing. So, yeah, you got to put him on the nice list. So
okay. Well, now I got a good one because you already said it. But I got Patrick Mahomes on the list. And I said that he wants for Christmas the same thing that Jalen Hurts wants for Christmas.
Oh,
so they both can't get the same thing for Christmas, right?
Wow.
Guys, Jermaine left. He left.
Uh-oh. He's like, that's it. I can't talk about Patrick Mahomes anymore.
I know he's on.
Go ahead, Jermaine.
Naughty list. I know he's on a naughty list. Them turnovers. He's definitely on a naughty
y'all
list.
Y'all can pass me. Y'all know where I'm at.
I'm
not even going to go in explanation. I give y'all the floor on that, whatever, because y'all might be mixed. I don't know, or
go Sal.
Might be 100%. I don't know.
I don't see him getting the Super Bowl MVP now. He might get the regular season MVP, but I don't see him getting the Super Bowl.
I hate to say it, guys, but just like Brett Favre, he's going to get the MVP. He's going to be on a nice.
Wait a minute, Brett Favre won the MVP before? He won the
MVP?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right. Multiple times.
Oh, he has. Oh, really?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And people love this guy, man. I mean, all this crazy. Like I told you, I'm not with it, but I'm just going by the majority. It's going to be nice. And if they like the Super Bowl, yeah, he might get both.
I think he's naughty.
There we go.
Yeah, wow. I just like as Jermaine's saying, it's great to see him play, and I think he is, one of the top, or was the best quarterback. But of lately, I think the turnovers and some of the carelessness is just going to come back to bite them, and it's going to tarnish that season MVP, and I think it's going to prevent him from getting a Super Bowl MVP trophy. Of course, I don't want to get Super Bowl MVP because that means he has to beat San Francisco in the Super Bowl. So I don't want him to get that. But yeah, I got him on the naughty list. I don't think he's going to get what he wants for Christmas.
Okay. Hey, Mike, can I throw one in here? Do you mind real quick?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to say, how about Kay Adams on NFL Network? Naughty or nice list? What do you guys think?
I guess. Go ahead, Mike.
Go, Jermaine.
I think it's nice because I would love to see her back on NFL Network. So definitely.
Yeah, I say nice.
Yeah, I say nice. I see why you brought that up. Maybe because she might have burned bridges. With the NFL as being naughty. But
what do you think, Sal?
What I think is that she's going to join Enough Said as a host, and now I don't know. I think she burned some bridges. I think it's going to be tough, and she might be happy what she's doing now. I mean, if she's making good money and she's having fun, more power to her.
But she got her own show. That's what you always talk
about
before. She has her own show now.
Yeah,
right. You subscribe, Sal?
Yeah. So no, I haven't actually. I should.
Oh,
but I haven't.
Wow.
But I know, right? So what is it? Up and Adams? Is that what her show is? Up and Adams, I think it's called. Yeah. So yeah, but I think she burned some bridges with the NFL Network. I don't know if they're going to take her back, and the show just doesn't have the same bite.
Yeah, it
It
doesn't.
just it's flat.
Yeah.
It's just
Nah,
flat. You know,
yeah.
Good Morning
Yeah, I
Football.
agree
It's
with
just,
that.
but
Yeah, I agree.
yeah.
I
Anyway,
wonder how the
sorry,
ratings are
Mike.
doing. I wonder
Yeah.
how the ratings are doing with
Yeah,
that,
that's a good. We could have to check them out and see if they've gone
Yeah.
down. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you know Danny Amendola is not watching, so that's for sure. but yeah, I mean, so Mike, yeah, I'm sorry. I figured I'd jump in real quick.
Okay.
Probably have time for maybe one more because we got something else to do after this, right? So,
Okay.
yeah, maybe one more.
I was thinking two more real quick. So
yeah, do it. Okay, yep.
Jeff Saturday, real quick, and he wants a permanent head coaching job.
No, you know what? I mean, after what he displayed last week, I mean, come on, this is no way. There's no way. I mean, maybe before that game, but nah, it's no. You on the naughty list. I mean, just go away. That's all.
Yeah,
you tried. You tried.
Naughty
E
list
for effort.
for sure.
Yeah, definitely naughty list. He's not getting
Naughty
off
list.
that one. Right day after the season ends, he's chucked.
Oh yeah, middle of fourth quarter. You know
what they call it, Black Monday or whatever. Or what do they call it? Red Monday or whatever they call it.
Black Monday.
Black Monday. Yep.
Yeah.
Ain't no Santa coming to this house.
Cliff and Jeff Saturday, the same ones right there. Cliff Kingsbury and Jeff Saturday. Yeah, done.
Man. Yeah.
And I got one more. I got a couple more, but we'll just do one more. I got Deshaun Watson, and he wants a gift card to Massage Envy.
He wants a gift card to what? Massage what?
Massage Envy.
Oh,
you ever heard of that?
No,
you got them down there in Atlanta.
Huh?
Massage Envy, the massage place.
Oh, the massage place. Oh, massage.
Yeah,
oh,
Massage
right.
Envy. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they give away towels for free. You know the joint.
Oh, right there on Peachtree. Yeah, I got it. Yeah,
I know. Oh man! Oh god! That's
he's been naughty. He's
definitely
definitely
naughty.
Yeah,
because
naughty to the X.
You said he wants a massage envy.
He wants a gift card. Yeah,
he wants a gift card. Yeah, that's definitely naughty, and you didn't even say nothing about the towel. You know what I mean? So you bring your own towel.
BYOT.
BYOT.
Oh man.
Oh my god.
Okay.
That's a noun, Jermaine.
Hell, I don't know what it is.
Oh god!
I was about to say something, but no, you know what? I'm gonna leave it alone.
Yeah, we gotta keep it PG-13.
Yeah, I know. Never stop. Yeah.
Oh my god!
What you got, Mike?
What else you got? Anything else, or we probably got time for one or two more. Yeah,
I will do the coach.
Yeah,
like you said, something about the coach wants. What he wants for Christmas?
I got one. So I got Kyle Shanahan. He says he wants for Christmas. He wants a quarterback that can play for more than one season without getting hurt.
Oh man!
Give him a knife. You know what I mean? I get it. I understand. But I give him a knife.
Yeah, I give him a nice too. I was gonna say naughty if you didn't keep Jimmy G. You know what I mean? Like Jimmy G thought he was out, he was gone. It was gonna be, what's the name? And he gets hurt.
You know what, Mike? Y'all dodging a lot of bullets, man. I mean, because Trey Lance, y'all put Trey Lance in there. He break his foot, and I know that the trade was in works to trade Jimmy G. You know what I mean? And they told, whoever team they was, they called him up like, yo, we need to take that off the table right now. Because it's, you know what I'm saying? Then Jimmy G goes down. Now you got Mr. Irrelevant. I mean, come on. He's dodging a whole bunch of bullets, man. It's just
it's been almost every year, it seems like, you know. I got him on a nice list mainly because you know, he's done a you know, him, and then D'Amico Ryan's, I gotta give him credit too. A lot of Kyle's success has been Ryan's success. But yeah, I'll give him a nice this year. Maybe one year we'll get a quarterback that will play more than one season without getting hurt. It hasn't happened so far. Every quarterback from Jimmy to Trey has just been, you know, since Kyle's been there, they play one full season and they get knocked out the next. So we'll see.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Stuff.
What do you think, Sal?
Yeah, he's on a nice. I mean, anytime you lose two quarterbacks and you're able to get the record that he's at and win games no matter what, you know, the defense has stepped up. Obviously, you know, San Francisco's got a great defense, and you know, he doesn't have to win games by himself. You know, he's got support. He's got Christian McCaffrey. You know, they got the team. You know, so they're deep enough where he's not a factor right now. It's the game plan and it's the process. So. Yeah, he's on the nice list. They got it.
Okay. And speaking of Jimmy G real quick, he was actually on my list. And it says he wants the Lakers cheerleaders.
Well,
oh man.
If LeBron James keeps getting himself into trouble, he might have him. So,
you know, there's that game, that video you sent with the Golden State Warriors cheerleaders, and they all came on to Jimmy G. So I was like, oh, now he wants Lakers cheerleaders.
That's right.
That's a good one. Yeah, I see.
Nice. We'll save the LeBron James talk for another episode. Yeah. But yeah, man. I mean, you know, give him credit, Jimmy G. He's you know, hey, they said before it was Joe Flacco who was supposedly a sex symbol of the NFL. Now it's Jimmy G. So I don't know.
Man. Joe Flacco was a sex symbol.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah,
he
was on the what's the name magazine?
Oh.
Yeah,
GQ or was
it? GQ. He's on GQ.
Mm-hmm.
Really?
One of the 50th sexiest men or whatever.
Come on, man. University of Delaware, Jermaine. Come on, you know that. All the sexy men go to University of Delaware.
The hens, right? The hens, the hogs, whatever they are.
the hens.
That's what I thought they were. The Delaware hens.
Yeah, they are the hens. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just laughing because it says hens. That's
yeah. All right, I got one more.
Yeah,
I got one more real quick. All right, I got Carson Wentz because he wants any team that'll take him next season.
That's funny. So I actually had it on my list too, and I had that he wanted a subscription to. He wanted a subscription to Spotify so he could listen to LL Cool J's "I Need Love" all the time.
Oh my god!
Oh man,
he is the
naughty.
Yes.
Yeah, naughty list for sure.
Naughty.
I don't know how many sack of I don't know a crate full of coal, man. I mean, just a pallet.
Yeah, you know what? And make sure it's hot.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Make sure it's some hot coal. You know what I mean?
He comes downstairs.
About that hot, and throw a little bit of hot garbage in there. So.
Yeah, he comes downstairs to see his presents. It's all coals. The tree is smashed.
Make sure that stuff is smoking.
I mean,
does he go down as one of the worst quarterbacks at the NFL?
Nah,
you got Ryan Leaf.
Yeah, Marcus Russell. Nah, he ain't down. Nah,
okay.
He's not up there. Nah, he's not up there.
Yeah. I mean, do we think he's even going to play next year, guys?
No, man. No,
that's it.
No.
I mean,
Washington
not even as a backup. Anyone going to say, "Hey, we'll throw him on a bench at this point"?
No. What's going to happen is if somebody gets hurt, that's the only way they're going to even entertain.
You mean if a backup gets hurt?
Mm-hmm.
No. I'm thinking
it could be San Francisco. Mr. Relevant gets hurt. You know?
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Here comes Carson.
Yeah, I think the problem with Wentz is that I think they gave him a 3-year deal.
Mm-hmm.
So Washington have to cough up some good money to cut him. I think that's probably going to be the only knock of why they might not get rid of him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, sit him on the bench for all those millions of dollars.
Yeah, you're sitting a man on the bench with that money. Yeah.
Yep.
Wow.
He's getting paid more money this year than Joe Burrow's making. And it's like, man.
Wow.
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 Yeah.
Wow.
Joe Burrow's on his rookie deal still, so but
Yeah.
the
That says a
performance
lot.
is night and day.
Yeah.
So
Talking
is
about setting
Jalen.
the
Jalen's
mark.
going to get a hell of a payday soon.
Oh yeah, this is
Oh,
last
yeah,
year.
yeah,
Yeah,
this
this
is
is
last
last.
rookie
Yeah,
contract,
his contract's up this
Yep.
year.
Yeah.
Yep.
He's gonna
So-
get paid.
Pay the
Yeah.
man.
Yep. He's
Hey,
going to be
pay
up
him.
there. Yeah. But
Pay him.
all right. Well, gentlemen, we just have enough time. I understand there's a little gift exchange going on here, Mike, among the Enough Said crew members here. What do you got going on?
So I had you guys do like a little Secret Santa thing. So each of you had a different person to give a gift to. So I guess we'll start out with you, Jermaine. Who is your Secret Santa person?
My Secret Santa is Mr. Mike. Michael Stewart. All right.
Man,
And what I got him was a pair of crutches for his running back.
Wow.
That's a good one.
Wow.
A pair of crutches. All right. Because when
man,
it all comes down, that's what's going to happen. Christian McCaffrey's going to be on crutches sitting on the sideline rooting for somebody in the back.
Yeah, he got crutches.
And then I have another,
man.
and then I have one more. I have one. This is a package one. He's getting a binky. He's getting a binky and a bib. When San Fran comes to Philadelphia and whip San Fran's ass, whip their ass.
Wow.
Mike's gonna be sitting up here, and this is what the bet's gonna be, Mike. All right, when we get on our next podcast, that NFC Championship. All right, you got to put on a binky. You got to put a binky in your mouth and a bib and talk the whole show. Bet.
Wow. Wow.
Oh man!
Oh.
All right.
And what happens?
Hey,
if
Mike, I had to seriously think about that the whole day, man. I said, man,
And
when
we
am I
are
going to
going
get
to-
this man? I said, okay.
Listeners, and we're going
crutches for CMC. Oh man!
and listeners, we're gonna have video. We're gonna have video for that.
Oh, yeah,
my
definitely.
God.
We should be on live stream. With, yeah.
Wait
no,
till
it's-
I gotta think of something.
Grand
like
opening.
that.
Grand
Oh,
opening.
man.
So,
All right.
so if the Eagles lose to San Francisco, what does Jermaine
Oh,
have
yeah.
to do? Is the question.
Yeah.
I gotta think on that one. I gotta think of something. The bib and the binkies, that's a pretty good one.
That is a good one.
I'll come up with something. I'll have something for the bet for sure. That was good. Sal, who'd you have?
I had Jermaine. He knows he's toast right now. When that came across my text messages, I'm like, man, it's like Christmas. I got 3 things for this man.
Oh,
first-
boy.
Is a decimal meter, so we know when his volume is too loud. We can find out how many decibels his voice is, and we can tell him to lower it down, tell him to pipe down. All right, they're on Amazon; they're not that expensive. The second, because he is a Cowboys fan, I got him the book 100 Things a Cowboys fan should know before they die. You know, so that's a real book, by the way. It's on sale at Walmart. And then the last one is a subscription to Learn Grammar Online for 5 to 15-year-olds.
Learn grammar for.
And that's a real site. Learn Grammar Online, age group 5 to 15 years old. It's a monthly subscription. It's probably like $15, you know, and little stocking stuffer there. So he knows the difference between an adjective and an adverb, and we're good shape.
I knew I was gonna get roasted. I know I was gonna get roasted.
Oh man,
It's good one.
I guess
That's a good one.
I'll go next real quick. So I had Andre.
Oh,
Greg,
shoot.
I had 3 different gifts. You know, you always have like a gag gift for Christmas. So I was online and I found this thing on Etsy, and I know how much you like to poop on this man, so I figured you could do it for real. But I found Carson Wentz labeled toilet paper.
Oh,
That's good.
that's awesome.
Yo,
That
Put me on
is
a year
great.
supply. I'll take a year supply.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Holy crap. It's sold
That's
out.
good.
It's sold out.
That's funny. It's sold out.
You're on the wait list.
BOYTP.
So-
Bring your own toilet paper.
So that was my gag gift. So then my other gifts, I got you two more. So I know you talked about last week that you were a cougar in racing. I know how much you are into those die-cast cars you got in the background. So I found this die-cast Mercury Cougar.
Yes.
Oh man.
Oh,
That you can put in the back there. And the last thing I found, just because I know how hard it is when you're racing, 24 hours, you're all intense and sweat and everything, and your soul glow might be dripping and stuff like that. So I found this Gatorade Eagles towel that will be absorbent and take all the sweat and everything.
Oh man.
It's drip proof.
Drip proof.
All I gotta do is wear it on my shoulders. I just wear it around here. So I'm gonna lean back. I'll be sliding all over.
Oh man.
That was
That's a good one.
one.
Oh, that's good. That is good.
Oh my god.
So Dre, you're the last. So who'd you have?
So I have Sal.
Oh no. Here we go.
And I got three. I have two gag gifts, and I got the real gift. So I'm gonna give you the first gag gift.
All right.
As you know, what you said to me, that this guy is bust. He can't. He's fumbling all over the place. Here you go, man. I got you right. Look at that. Look at that nice. Look at that. That's a big poster. Big one poster put into your room. Right there, buddy. AJ Brown.
What do you
There
call
you go.
God, I can't do it, man.
Yeah, 3D posters. Yeah. Fathead.
Right.
There you go.
Fathead. Yep.
Fathead.
That's exactly what I got on my wall. I got a fat head on my wall.
Yeah, like Mike's fathead on the wall.
Oh my god.
And
That's what
then-
scare me. Nightmares.
I know, yeah.
And then let's say the second gag gift. Okay. We all know how much you actually love this guy. You love him so much. He actually has a nice present for you. It's already signed by him. Okay, and it's another photo. Okay.
Oh shoot.
And it's a nice, beautiful picture of Howie.
Oh man. I knew it
For you,
had
Sal.
Dead at you, Sal, too.
Forgiveness.
Right at you, buddy.
Who's your daddy?
You know, my old boss lived next door to him and knew him, and I'm just like, he's like, you want to go? I'm like, no, I do not want to see that man.
And last but not least, man, your gift.
Oh,
that I mean, this is the best. This is the best gift that you wanted for like forever.
Ooh.
And you're going to cherish this gift, man. I'm telling you. And it's only one. It was only one for you. It's not on sale. It wasn't on sale for anybody else. It was just for you.
Jeez.
There you go.
Wait, what? What the hell is that?
That's not her, man.
That's her, buddy.
That's
Kay Adams?
That's Kay Adams in the blow up.
What? That does not look like her.
That's Kay Adams, man.
Right.
Are you sure?
Yes, that's her.
I thought you were going to give me like a Kay Adams calendar or something. I figured that,
man.
but
It's a Kay Adams mannequin. It's her.
that does not look like her.
It's her.
Wow.
The blow-up doll.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Damn.
Yeah, it does look scary.
I was like, who is that?
That is her.
It's not Kay Adams.
That does not look like Kay
Adams.
No,
that's Kay Adams, the porn star.
That's Kay Adams, guys.
It could be Kay Adams.
She pucker her lips up, man. It's Kay Adams.
Oh my god.
It's her.
Where did you get that from, man? What site did you get that from?
Hey, man, it's her.
What porn?
And he's telling me to keep it. Mike's telling me to keep it PG-13, and this guy's putting porn stars up on the screen here. You know,
you ready? You ready, guys? Because this is where I got it from. And read the title.
Yeah, that's
all right.
All right, but that's not.
What year is that?
Where did you get that from? What is that?
What year
that must have
is
been
that?
before the NFL Network.
Yeah,
August 15, 2022. When she said she left the NFL. I mean, left the NFL Network.
But Dre, if you look at that, do you think that's Kay Adams?
That looked like a sex tape picture.
That's Kay Adams, man.
No,
with pucking her lips.
I'm saying but do you think that's Kay Adams?
Yeah.
Pull up Kay Adams right now. Pull up another Kay Adams right now, Dre.
That looks like Kay.
Yeah, I can see that one.
It's her right there. From the Sun is a good source.
The Sun is a good source.
Yeah, it's a good source for tabloids. For tabloids. It's her, guys. I mean, they got it up there, right there.
Because when I need reliable news, I go with the Sun. I mean, you know.
Yep, the U.S. Sun, great tabloid.
Oh my God! I have to say, I appreciate the gifts, man. I'm from, I'm speechless, dude.
Right.
You know,
it's Kay Adams right here.
Save it as a favorite. All right. Well, guys, that about does it for our Christmas show. They're probably like, thank God they just spent like 15 minutes on Kay Adams. But nonetheless, guys, real quick, we'll just go around the horn, say Christmas message, what you're thankful for, what you enjoy. It could even be a Christmas memory, whatever you want, really quickly. Jermaine, what do you got?
Hey, first off, definitely want to, when I heard the passing of Franco Harris, man, I mean, shout out, man. Great player, great running back, for the Steelers. I wasn't a Steelers fan, and, he didn't definitely catch that ball, bounce it off. But I just wanted to say, just give out the respects to Franco Harris. And then, thankful for another year. I'm 50 years old, be 51 next year. So just thankful for another year for family, for friends like you guys, for doing this podcast. You know what I mean? It does give me energy. It does give me life, man. I appreciate y'all. And, hope you guys have a great holiday. Happy New Year.
Yeah.
All that stuff and whatnot. And see you guys on the other side.
Definitely.
Yeah, man.
Definitely.
I like it.
Yeah. And to add on to it, man, I want to give out prayers and condolences to Ronnie Hillman's family. He passed away, terminal cancer, very rare one, a good football player for Denver. Man, appreciate life and stuff and give that family during this time of the year, the grievance over losing Rodney Hillman. Definitely prayers go out for that. And Christmas with you guys is awesome as always. Bringing the New Year's too. We should just come on and just toast off of the New Year's for a podcast. So, yeah. So Merry Christmas, Happy New Year's to everybody out there, all our listeners, man. Enjoy it. Have fun with your family. Open up those gifts and stuff and celebrate.
Yeah. All right. Very good, Mike.
Yeah, I don't think I can say it any better. Yeah, just happy holidays, everybody, and to be safe and, enjoy your loved ones and your friends and your family and everything. And just enjoy. Sit back, relax, have fun, enjoy the games and stuff. That's all I got.
Yeah, no, I agree. And just to piggyback off of what, everyone said on the show, anybody who's lost someone over the holidays, our prayers are with you, whether I know in my family losing my stepmom, and I know there's been a lot of people who have lost someone recently, whether it's to COVID or other things. So blessings out to everyone, prayers out to everyone who's lost somebody, who's hurting this holiday season, who's missing somebody. Take comfort in the fact that, people are there thinking about you and they're with you. And, take time with your family, enjoy them, because you're not going to get that time back. And you guys are like family to me, and I appreciate you guys all and what you do here. And it's an absolute pleasure every week doing this with you guys. So thank you very much. And everybody out there, Merry Christmas. Have a great and happy and healthy New Year. And I guess we'll be doing this in 2 weeks, guys, in 2023. Believe it or not.
All right. Bring it in.
All right.
All right, guys. Thanks so much, everybody. Again, tell us what you think. enoughsaidcrew@gmail.com. And we will see you next time. Peace out, everybody.
All right. Peace out. Happy holidays.
Yeah.